Yeah, they call me famous, but that's just my name. I'm rooted in oil, that's my real claim to fame. Rooted in essential oils is about a health journey, sharing what's real and true. Natural wellness, a plant-based point of view. Got essential oils, the power is real. Helping you live healthier, that's the whole deal. Cause I'm rooted in essential oils, where the journey begins. From clean beauty to home essentials, we're all in. DIY recipes, demos on the way. I have oil for everything at Root and Essential Oils. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they call me famous, but that's just my name. I'm rooted in oil, that's my real claim to fame. Rooted in essential oils is about a health journey, sharing what's real and true. Natural wellness, a plant-based point of view. Got essential oils, the power is real. Helping you live healthier, that's the whole deal. Cause I'm rooted in essential oils, where the journey begins. From clean beauty to home essentials, we're all in. DIY recipes, demos on the way. I have oil for everything at Root and Essential Oils. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they call me famous, but that's just my name. I'm rooted in oil, that's my real claim to fame. Rooted in essential oils is about a health journey, sharing what's real and true. Natural wellness, a plant-based point of view. Got essential oils, the power is real. Helping you live healthier, that's the whole deal. Cause I'm rooted in essential oils, where the journey begins. From clean beauty to home essentials, we're all in. DIY recipes, demos on the way. I have oil for everything at Root and Essential Oils. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining me. Welcome in to Rooted in Essential Oils. My name is Famous, and welcome to this live stream. Welcome in. If you are new to the channel, I'm all about that health and wellness and different aspects. So I do talk a lot about health and wellness on the channel. I am not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm nothing in the medical field, but what I can tell you is my own experience and my own research. And yes, my name is Famous, but with the channel, I do educate and sell plant-based products. So if you choose to, you can click the link in the description where you can shop my website. It is my business, and I do try to make it your business, but more importantly, support your health and be informed on what you can use more naturally. And then I also do healthy eating on the channel. I also work out on the channel. So I do more than just one aspect of health and wellness. I do it all. So if you're new here, think about subscribing to the channel. You can learn a lot here And if you have any questions, definitely throw them in the chat. If you know something that I'm not talking about, definitely throw it in the chat. I love engagement and I appreciate each and every one of you being here. I see some jewels on the other end, so thank you for the jewels. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. You look like my best friend Gilbert. All right, well, I'll be Gilbert. No, I'm famous. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you. But yes, my channel is about health and wellness. And again, if you choose to, you can click the link in the description. It also gives you some discounted codes. So if you do decide to shop the website, you can use some discount codes to save some coins. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And I'm your new best friend. How about that? But thank you for being here. And I appreciate the jewels. Um, but let's get into it. So all month long, I've been talking about supplements, and I am a person who likes to use supplements. If you've been missing my lives or videos, definitely go back and watch the replay. We've gave a lot of great information on supplement usage. I know there's some people out there in the world that are just not for supplements. They like to either not take none at all. But I'm that guy that I know I don't get enough nutrients from the food that I intake daily. So I do take supplements, and the supplements that I use are more natural and plant based. So they're more on the herbal side of things, and I'm not putting a synthetic type of supplement in my body. They actually work with me and not against me, or I like to say, I don't waste my money on my supplements. They actually work with my body. And that's because they're infused with essential oils, and the essential oils are also plant based. So they're a lot more bioavailability to absorb into your body. And it's just a great supplement. And there's so many supplements that you can pick from the website. So again, if you decide to go supplement route, just talk to your healthcare provider before starting a new one, especially if you're on a prescription, because you don't want it to interfere with what you're currently taking. But yes, let's get into it. I will be sharing my screen. So we're going to go to the website. And I've talked about everything that I take on a daily. And if you missed that live, go back and watch it. We talked about it. But we're going to talk a little more about supplements because the month isn't over. And I'll be talking about it again on Saturday. And I try to bring different aspects with taking supplements. So tonight we are going to be talking about supplements for real life energy, digestion, and recovery. And the recovery is more so on the workout side. So, when you work out, your body needs to recover from the strenuous movement or the repetition of the movements that you're doing. It has to recover. So I like to use supplements for that as well. But thank you for joining. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. And I'm going to share my screen now. If you have any questions, definitely ask away. But again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I'm nothing in the medical field. And I would just leave it on my face. I really have nothing really exciting to show you on the screen except for the website. I could have put a slideshow together, but if you didn't know, I work two full-time, well, not two full-time jobs. I do work two physical jobs, and it's kind of hard to put up a slideshow at the last minute, so I wasn't able to. So we're using the website. But I am a brand partner with Young Living, and that means I'm able to educate and sell their products. I've been using their products for almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years this summer, and love everything about their products. We recently talked about balance and burn system. So if you missed that live, you can go back and watch it. Or if you missed the video, which the video is a little 10-minute video, so it gives you a little information about the product, but you can always come to the website and check it out. But so tonight we are going to be talking about supplements, and I do have notes, so I'll be looking down from time to time, but I do have the chat up. So again, thank you for being here. Hello, Life with Tashara, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you. And one of my mods in the chat, I appreciate you. Hope all is well. Shout out to all my members. We're just getting started and we're talking about supplements. So here we go. All right, so this is the introduction. It's all right, so we're going to help everyday people learn how to use supplement realistically. Busy schedules, parenting stress, skipping meals without overwhelm. So, I am a parent. I do have a 7-year-old. His birthday is actually going to be next month, so he'll be 8. And with life, there's things that happen. So we always go through something stressful, and it can be minor stress or something very traumatic and very stressful in your life. But we all go through something stressful on a daily basis, most of us. And then we've definitely been in those meal periods where we have skipped a meal or we don't eat 3 meals every single day. And it can be very overwhelming, and it can be very hard on your body if you're not putting the proper nutrients into your body. If you're going through stress daily, we all know stress can unalive us if it continues to happen. And we want to manage that stress, especially if you're having a busy schedule and, life is just lifing. But this is realistic things that we're going to be talking about and what I do in my life. Um, so this is perfect for people that don't live a perfect wellness life. I am not a perfect person when it comes to wellness. And I want to be realistic about that. I'm not a perfect person. There's a lot of times where I will go through the day and not every day, but sometimes I will forget to take my supplements, or the day has went by and I haven't had breakfast or lunch or something happens where I'm just not on my A game every single day, and it's just part of life. But we adapt and we overcome. We don't let it hinder us, or we don't stay stuck in that. You don't need everything, you need the right things. Keep that in mind. So when you're taking supplements, keep that in mind. You don't need to take every single thing that you see and you're like, ooh, I need to take that, I need to take this, I need to take. You don't need all that. You need the right things, not everything. um and again, I am a parent, so I do give supplements to my son. He takes one multivitamin, and they're chewable, so you can also get them off the website, and we've discussed that on previous lives. But they're really great whole food supplements, and they're multivitamins. He loves the taste of them, and I feel like with supplements, he doesn't get enough nutrients from him being a picky eater. And if you have children, you may or may not have a picky eater, but it's very hard to get food into our children, especially vegetables. And this is a perfect way because it is a plant-based supplement, and it's made from whole foods. We all know work life can be stressful and can be most of our time throughout the day. So we gotta manage your time as best as you can. Health journey. This has been going on for me since 2021. That's when I really got into taking like an action to my health and wellness. At the age of 30, I had shingles. My son came around right after, and yeah, it's been a journey, but I started looking since I hit 30 to make changes in my life. And it all started with the mindset. It didn't happen overnight. And I kept saying, I want to make changes with my health and wellness. And then it kind of pushed forward a little more because of the shingles. I thought that was someone who gets shingles. I thought that was an older person, like 60s, 70s. that's when shingles come. If you've ever seen the commercial, it's mostly older people in the commercial. So my thought of mine was, yeah, older people get shingles, but no, young people can get it too. If you've had chicken pox, then you have the virus in you, and it sits dormant. The shingles sits dormant in your body until very stressful things happen. And at that time, I was definitely going through a lot of stress. And yeah, they emerged, and it was very painful. And I wasn't using any supplements or essential oils or anything like that. I was not on a health journey when that happened. But yeah, it happened. And that kind of pushed me to want to do better with my health and wellness. But also, then my son came, and I'm like, yeah, I really got to, if I want to stick around and be here for my son and live life, I got to make some changes. So I did. And that happened in 2021. So 2021, 1920. So my son was 3 at that time. 2021, my son was 3. He was born in 2018. But yeah. If you are still here, type health and wellness in the chat. Type health and wellness in the chat if you are still here. Just making sure my people are still here. But also, are you currently taking any supplements consistently or on or off? So, are you currently taking any supplements consistently or on or off? So, are you consistently taking some supplements consistently or not? Let us know in the chat. I do take them consistently. I actually had a little story today. I had to pick up my son early from school, forgot when I left in the morning. I usually take my supplements with me. I forgot them at home. So luckily, I was able to come back home after picking up my son from school to drop him off. I picked up my supplements around noon, so I was able to take them. But when I left this morning, I was like, oh man, I don't have my supplements. And that does happen. It's like real life. But I was glad I was able to get them at noon and take them. It's not my normal routine, but I was able to take them. All right. So what real life actually looks like. So we're going to talk about skipped meals. We all know 3 meals a day is important, even if they're small meals. 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, is important for your daily lifestyle. And skipping a meal is not an okay thing, especially for me. When I don't eat, I get very bad headaches. They almost turn into migraines, and I don't know what that really is about. But something with me not eating and I don't get my nutrients, I just get headaches. And my body, like every single time that happens, if I skip breakfast, lunch, and then eat dinner, then I'm going to get a headache. By dinner time, I'm going to have a headache. It's slowly going to progress. But I try not to do that. So to skip the headaches, I definitely take a small something in the morning, whether it's yogurt or granola or whatever it may be. I will have something in the morning, and I usually don't eat until after 10:30 p.m. 10:30 a.m. Every single day. Sometimes it's at 11. That's when I take my first break. But for the majority, I do have something on my stomach, and I kind of have to. And I talked about that on my previous live, where there are some supplements that I take, and you have to have something on your stomach to take that, especially like B vitamins and things like that. You don't want to have an empty stomach. So I kind of wait for my vitamins that they need something on your stomach. I kind of wait until the afternoon after I've had something on my stomach. But I also drink a lot of water. You got to stay hydrated. And even though I'm taking herbal supplements, um, you gotta do it right. You can't just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna take these and all at once." It's not gonna do anything for your body that could be good. um Energy crashes, I really don't have energy crashes just because I'm very consistent with my supplements. And I do take a B vitamin, which is really good for your energy levels. And from time to time I do have a natural energy drink that's on the website. But I really don't go through energy crashes like that just because I'm so consistent. But we can talk about previous like years. Before I started taking supplements, I was drinking nasty energy drinks that were full of chemicals and sugar, and I would definitely have a crash later. Usually, I would get home from work after an 8 hour shift and take a nap. And wake up around 5 to 6 o'clock, and then I'd be up until like midnight and then go to sleep. And that was not a great routine for me. But it did happen. And I felt like that was the energy crash because I was not, sorry, y'all, I'm getting a phone call. I wasn't taking anything healthy for my energy at that time. And this is years ago. It's not anything recent. But now I don't have energy crashes at all. Um, Stress and poor sleep. I kind of just touched based on it. But we all go through stressful moments, and it happens. It's part of life. We're going to go through things that are stressful, whether it's minor or big. And it's important to stay on top of your stress management, if you will. And what can help with your stress is, for me, I like to use meditation. So, like yoga practices, I've been really consistent with that lately, by doing it at least 20 minutes to 30 minutes a day. And I feel good. I do feel like my mind, body, and soul is just more connected, and um, I'm able to let things go a lot easier. I also use essential oils. So I have essential oils right behind me in a diffuser going. So I'm smelling those essential oils. And essential oils do a lot of greatness for you. So if you've used them in the past or currently, you know how they are very uplifting depending on which oils you're using. But I always have to say, use natural plant-based essential oils. Not all oils are created equal. There are some oil companies out there that use synthetic, so fake ingredients, or chemicals to make them smell good, to enhance them, to even make more money off of the consumer, so they can make more and sell at a higher price, or even at a cheaper price and just make more of it. But you have to be cautious with your essential oils. And plant based is the way to go with essential oils because they're natural and there's no additives to it. But they can help with stress relief. And then sleep. Um, Sleep is really, really good. And we all know sleep is very important. And if you're not getting enough sleep, you're going to have a lot of issues throughout the day, whether it's hunger or um, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like just low energy. You may not want to do anything, or your mind is just like brain fog all the time and you can't think properly. A lot of things just don't happen the way they should when you don't have good sleep. And a good amount of sleep for the average person is about 7 to 9 hours every single day. If you're not getting that, you should try to look into what is causing your sleep to not, for you to not getting at least from 7 to 9 hours a day. That is the recommendation of sleep for the average person. Um, but it can be very, very detrimental to your health when you're not getting enough sleep. And welcome in, Voice of Fair Use. Welcome in, Liz B. Hello, hello. And Deborah, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here, everyone. I appreciate you. Please hit the thumbs up. We are talking about supplements and real life and what that looks like on my end. And I just wanted to make conversation. So if you want to join in the conversation about what you use with supplements, and are you consistent with your supplements? Um, Let us know. Cravings and digestion issues. So a lot of people do have cravings when it comes to sugar. And I'm one of those people, but it's not like an everyday thing. It's more of like a rare occasion. So sometimes I do get these occasions where I'm like, ooh, I want something sweet. And you can curve those sweet um, cravings by doing something like fruit, because fruit is sweet and it's natural. Um, we don't need to go grab a Debbie cake every single time, or a piece of cake, or a piece of pie, or whatever it may be, candy related. Like, those are not healthier choices. You can pick healthier choices by doing like fruits. Those are a better choice. Um, and I really want to get into making like fruit roll-ups. I think that would be really good. And using like natural honey and things like that, raw honey. Um, for those sugar cravings, because sometimes I do have them, but it's not like an everyday thing. But people may have other cravings like greasy foods or dairy products like ice cream. Like, I don't have too big of a ice cream fetish or craving, just because I'm lactose and I know there's options out there for ice cream. But I'm not one of those that is like, oh, I gotta have me some ice cream or chocolate. I'm not one of those people, but I do have sugar cravings from time to time. But I also drink my Ninja Red. So that's the red drink I always talk about on the channel. And we'll just go to it real quick since we're on the website. But the Ninja Red could help with sugar cravings. So this is the Ninja Red that you can get. This is full of antioxidants. It's all natural. It does not have caffeine, no caffeine. It's all natural, plant based. Those berries on the front of the bottle, they're called Ninja Wolf berries or Ninja Wolf berries. I just call it Ninja Wolf berries. It's just easier to pronounce, but it is called Ninja, and it's native to China and full of antioxidants. There are so many things great that you can get from this: boost of energy. It improves your sleep pattern. It will reduce your stress levels. It can help with blood flow, blood sugar, bone structure. Like, it's an overall great supplement. I've talked about this on the channel in previous lives, and every time I go live, I bring it up. But love this one. If I could recommend anything from the website, it's this product. I just got off of 5-day cleanse, and this was a part of the cleanse, drinking the Ninja Red, and love this drink. It tastes really good. What's in here, you're probably thinking? Well, it has those wolfberries that are parade into the drink. There's also plum, blueberries, sweet cherries, and pomegranate. And then there's essential oils like yuzu, lemon, lime, orange, and tangerine essential oils. So it has like a fruity citrus flavor. This is not wine, no alcohol. Really, really great overall drink, and love it. It also comes in pouches as well. But this can help with sugar cravings as well. And then inflammation and soreness. Now, this can be in two different ways. We all know inflammation can happen when sickness comes about. So when you're sick, inflammation is in your body. But also, inflammation can be from like just old age, or you're aging. We know arthritis happens, it just happens naturally. Um, to people, especially in their joints and things. Um, the mobility part of like not moving as much. It can also come from working out. So if you're a person who's into fitness or just doing your daily routine, soreness can happen from your muscles to your joints. And it's important, I believe, to um, fight off the infection, or not infection, inflammation, and the soreness. So how I do that is using supplements like Sulfurzyme. That one's really good for inflammation and soreness. But we also have a golden turmeric, and I'll bring that one up just real quick, and I'm just gonna type it. Golden. I'm spelling it wrong. Golden. There it is. Golden turmeric is a supplement that I love to take. It does have a mango rose flavor, so it doesn't just taste like turmeric. It has like a sweet side to it. I like the flavor of it. I use it for a lot of things like inflammation, but it's great for relaxation, it's restoring, it's recovering, and supporting your body with inflammation response. And because it's infused with those essential oils like rose, it's great for um, absorbing into your body a lot better. That bioavailability is just a whole lot better than any turmeric that you can get from out there. And if you try it, you'll fall in love with it and you'll never go without it. You can mix it in pretty much anything. The only thing I've never tried it in is coffee, but I think the taste will just be a little weird. But you can mix it in water, you can mix it in juice, you can mix it in your Ninja Red. Um, you can use it in a lot of different ways, but it's really good for the immune system. It's great for your joint health, mobility, um, that inflammation, as I was mentioning. It's just a really great one. So supplements support real people, not perfect routines. That is what we're going for. Supplement support real people, not perfect routines. That is what we are going for. And Deborah saying hi to everyone. My husband is a big sweet eater, but I always have fruit ready. Yes, keep that fruit ready because the sweets, and it's also bad on your teeth. It is so bad. We recently just took my son to the dentist, and he unfortunately had a small cavity, so they had to go in there and get it. But we really try to stay away from those sweet things. Even though through the holiday we did a lot of sweets, but it's not an everyday thing. We don't do it on a daily basis or even like every holiday. Like usually it's the end of the year, that's when we do it, but we don't do it for like um Valentine's Day, 4th of July. We don't do it on every holiday. Hello, House of X. Welcome in, welcome in. How have you been? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right, so we're looking for some more engagement in the chat. So, which one hits you the most right now? What I just talked about, and I know House of X, you just came in, but what hits you the most right now? Anything that I just talked about, what hit you the most? Was it the skipping of the meals, the energy crashes, stress and poor sleep, cravings and digestion issues? We didn't really touch on the digestion issues, but I feel like with digestion, you really should take care of your gut. If you are going to do anything for your gut, try to go more natural with your supplements or eating more plant-based, because it will do so much greatness for your gut. And if you take care of your gut, it will take care of you in the long run. And I always say your gut is like your second brain, so take care of it. Take care of your gut. Treat it right. Put the proper things into it. And especially if you're using supplements, you don't want to be using synthetic supplements. I always say use supplement. If you're not going to use the ones that I have on the screen on the website, um, do your research and do third party testing brands. The brand here, Young Living, they do third party testing. So it's someone coming from the outside and looking in and doing testing on those supplements. You don't want it just to be the company that did their testing and then you take their word for it. That's not a great way. You want that third party involved when it comes to supplements. So do your research on your supplements that you're currently taking. With Young Living, they definitely have third-party testing, so you can trust it, and you can trust the ingredients that are in there, and you can read them. That's important to know what's in there. If you have to start Googling what that is, then it's probably something synthetic and not good for you. All right, so we're going to keep moving. Supplement support, real people, not perfection, perfect routines. Remember that. All right, so the 3 supplement buckets: education block, foundation. So digestive support. So again, when it comes to digestion, you want to pick things that are going to support your gut in a more natural way. That's just my opinion. Um, you want to do like the Ninja Red. That's a perfect example because it's full of antioxidants, and antioxidants are great for the gut. And that drink is all natural, so there's no additives or synthetic things added to it. And if you're taking care of your gut, it will take care of you in the long run. I'm just a big advocate when it comes to gut support, digestive support, and that's also why I do that cleanse every 3 months. So the next time I do the cleanse will be in April, but that cleanse will touch your gut, it will touch your liver and your kidney. So it touches 3 organs, and it's a more subtle and natural way to do a cleanse. You're not going to be flushing your body out in 1 or 2 days. You're going to do it in over 5 days. And I just came off of it last week. So I was able to lose 6.5 pounds. My body felt great. I felt great doing it. And it was just a great cleanse. I love doing that cleanse. And if you want to join me in April, that's when we'll do it again. But you can do the cleanse whenever you feel like. All you need is those 3 products: the Digesting Cleanse Pills, the Balance and Complete meal replacement, and the Ninja Red. Those are the 3 products you would need for the 5-day gentle cleanse. But yeah, we do it every 3 months. So January, April, July, and October. So if you want to catch me in one of those months and do the cleanse, you're more than welcome to join. You just got to order your products. I usually give you a discount on it as well, and would love to have some people join me do the cleanse. And this is actually my 3rd year doing the cleanse, so I love doing it. Love, love, love doing it. Plant-based nutrition is important. Now, I'm not a vegan or anything like that, but when it comes to my daily products, like cleaning the house or taking my supplements or skincare routine or anything product wise that's in my life, is going to be a plant-based product. Now, when it comes to food, I do indulge in meat, protein. So I do like to eat meat. But I am a vegan when it comes to products. And I know that may sound weird when I say it like that, but it's a great thing because remember, whatever you put on your skin or you're touching to clean with or you're breathing in, you're taking in that and then it can affect your health in the long run. So using plant-based things is a great thing for your health. But plant-based nutrition, when it comes to food, I always at least try to put 2 to 3 vegetables on the plate when I'm eating protein from a meat source. And that's just my thing. Like the other night, we had pork chops and I had spinach, mashed potatoes, and corn. So I had 3 vegetables. And I love to do that because I just like to have a more well rounded meal instead of just having one side and like a starch. Even though the potatoes are starch, like I don't want to have a bunch of starch or a bunch of carbs. So, like breads. I try to keep it a little more healthier. Um, and that's just what I do. And it works for me. Hydration and absorption. So why this matters is it's going to play a big part in your gut health and your immunity and energy and mood. So hydration, we all know that's very important. And I don't just mean drink water. Even though I'm drinking it right now and look House of X, I don't know if you can recognize it, but it's your cup. But hydration is important. So drinking water is great, but you got to do more than just drink water. You got to add things to your water. So if you're adding citrus fruits, that's a great thing. If you are adding a pinch of salt to your water, that's a great thing because now you're doing electrolytes. If you're adding herbs to your water, that's a great thing. You can do like rosemary and lemon. There's so many combinations that you can do, but you're basically hydrating your water. That way, you're getting a lot more in return for your body, and it's doing greatness for your digestive system. But it's also going to help with your absorption. So when you're eating things, when you're drinking things, you absorb certain nutrients and vitamins and minerals, and to help your body and your gut, you want to put healthy things into it. So take care of your gut. Don't just be like, oh, I'm going to indulge in all this processed foods. You got to change it up. Do something a little different. And it's a new year. It's not too late to make changes to what you're currently doing. So hydrate your water. Take some supplements that will do some justice for you and not just waste your money. And you can get some great ones off of this website. And there's so many to pick from. Like we'll just go through and skim through. Like we'll go through feminine wellness. So there's a lot here just with feminine wellness. Cortistop, daily hormone essentials, endogize, feminine femigene capsules. There's a lot. Mineral essence, multigreen, DP 8020. Like there's a lot to pick from. Progestion Plus, Super Cow. There's like a lot. For the men, there's even masculine wellness, things for the men, mineral essence, prostate health, Powergize. Like there's options in there. We'll go to Target supplements. So you got the golden turmeric, alkaline, immune gummies, inner beauty collagen, inner defense, mind wise, liver tone, multigreens. Like there's a lot. Sulfurzyme powder, super cow plus. Like you can pick a lot of different ones. There's another category, amino wise. I think I said that one. Essential zymes, detox zymes. There's the kid vitamins, inner boost and balance, master formula, ninja greens. So many to pick from. You got olive essentials. I've never had that one, but I was interested in taking it. You got Super D, Super C, Super B, and Super C chewables. And then there's the meal replacement vegan power meal. But yeah, there's a lot of options when it comes to supplements. So you got support to pick from. And then there's even the new one that just came out, which is the Balance and Burn, which we talked about recently. So if you missed it, go back and watch it. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. So remember, hydration and absorption. Why it matters is gut health. It's great for energy, immunity, and mood. And I gotta see something real quick, real quick. All right, 48 minutes. We've been on here for 48 minutes already. Time flies when you're having fun. All right, so energy and metabolism. So this is really important, especially for blood sugar balance. And if you like the what's on my screen is definitely great for blood sugar balance. It's really good for blood sugar balance. And if you're in that season of life where you want to take control of your blood sugar balance, look into this GLP-1 support that fits your life. But blood sugar balance is very important. You know, you can have a lot of things happen with your health and wellness when your blood sugar is not balanced. Natural energy, there's no crashes. You're not going to be like on the go, like, ooh, I'm going, and then later crash. You're not going to have that. It's all natural energy. Weight balance support. So, this is something that you don't even have to take an injection. You are going to take powder. I believe it's the powder first and then the pill second. So balance and care is the powder, and then the burn and control is the pill. And I think there's 2 or 3 pills in there. But you do it in stages. So you do the balance and care first and like in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I believe before or after your lunch, you would have the burn and control. But this is a great one. I'm definitely gonna try it. I'm not in the season of like losing weight. That's not my goal with this, because it does so much more than just weight loss. Even though a lot of people, when they hear GLP-1s, they know and think of weight loss. But GLP-1 support came from people who had who were diabetics, um, and that insulin resistance. So that's where it came from. And getting that support was through injection in the beginning. But now there's a lot of different forms like pills that you can take. But this one is a good one. So I'm definitely going to try it and see what it does for my body. And I will definitely share the results when I start this system, balance and burn. All right, so stress, sleep, and recovery. And if you have any questions, definitely throw them in the chat. Throw them in the chat. Throw them in the chat. All right, so stress, sleep, and recovery. So your nervous system support. A lot of supplements can, especially with the ones that I've been using, help with your nervous system. And I believe the one is it super? I can't think of which one it is. Okay, it was super vitamin D. So this one will help with your nervous system. And it even says it on there. It says help support bone growth and healthy muscle, immune, and nervous system functions. Excellent source of vitamin D. And I love taking this one. It's a chewable, so it's 2 little tablets that you place under your tongue and then you chew them 30 seconds later. And it has like a berry flavor. And I'm not big on chewing pills, but this one's okay for me. I can handle it. But I like this one. And I told the story about my vitamin D story where it my my vitamin D level is like in a perfect spot. And I've been taking this super vitamin D and it works. Um, but this also helps with muscle recovery. So I'm a person who works out and I do it on a daily basis, but I don't overdo it. So I'm not like full on going to the gym and things like that. I do like push ups, sit ups, all that. And then I do yoga every single day for the beginning of this year. So I haven't went a day without doing yoga. And even if it is for 20 minutes, I'm still getting it in with that 20-minute yoga session. But I try to go at least 30 minutes and I walk. I walk a lot. I've been very consistent with walking. And I'll actually tell you my results right now and where we need to get. So we are my ring shows the goal is 600 calories burned every single day, and we're at 385. So we haven't burned the 600 just yet, but we'll get it in before we go to bed tonight. Um, our daily goal of exercise is 40 minutes. We're at 9 minutes so far, so we still got about 30 minutes to go. The stand is at least 10 hours. So you stand for 1 minute every hour, and we have stood for 12 hours. So we have completed that goal, but the exercise goal is not completed, and neither is the movement. So we will complete that today by doing some yoga and walking. And then so far, we have gotten 8,171 steps. That's a distance of 3.53 miles with 6 flights of stairs climbed. So we haven't completed our goal for today, but we will. We still got time. We still got time, y'all. All right, and I just messed up my notes. Where are my notes? All right, so sleep quality. I really don't have a sleep issue unless I'm working both jobs in one day. That's the only time it's like kind of hard time to like get my quality sleep. So at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Usually it's like 5 to 6 hours if I work both jobs in one day. So it gets a little hard, but it's not an everyday thing when it comes to that. It's usually like once, maybe once a week or sometimes every other week. So it's not a consistent thing, but I'm definitely working on changing that. Muscle recovery, I definitely feel like my muscle recovery. Oh man, I just remembered I was supposed to do a workout today. Dang. With one of my high school friends at 7, and it is 7:38. So I definitely missed that. Dang. And I wish they would have it somewhere, but it's on Zoom, so it's not recorded. Shoot. And I was supposed to set my alarm, so I'm gonna set it for next Thursday, and we're gonna switch up the live time because I want to be in there. All right, so back to back to what we were talking about as we get off track. But muscle recovery is really really important, and I do take vitamin D to help with the muscle recovery, but I also take other supplements. Sulfurzyme is really good for muscle recovery. Turmeric, the golden turmeric, is really good for muscle recovery. The Ninja Red is great. Yeah, love supporting my muscles and joints in a more natural way. And then mood balance. I definitely feel like my mood is very consistent. Like it's not like up and down and you never know what you're going to get from me. You know exactly what you're going to get from me because my mood and my balance is just more steady. Again, I feel like with the yoga practice and the supplement usage that I do on a consistent basis, it definitely helps with my mood balance. Um, and for the most part, I'm like a happy person. So I'm not like walking around moping or anything. And I'm not like, oh, I don't like this and I just don't do that. That's not who I am. But if you are that person, there's definitely things that you can do. And I use a lot of essential oils on a daily basis. I have them going on right now. I'm breathing them in. And these daily habits of mine have become like very simple routines in my life. Did it happen overnight? No. It took time to build on that routine. But it definitely is now. It's a much easier thing to manage and control. Like when I come into the house, the first thing I do is put my keys down, take my shoes off, and get my diffuser going. I have a diffuser in the car, and I need to get an oil in the car called Stress Away or Peace and Calming. Those two are really good, and yeah, I just need it in the car. We don't want to have any of those like road rage scenarios. We want to keep it peaceful while driving. So mood balance is important, but I also use supplements to help with that as well. Um, and you don't need more willpower. You need more support. Keep that in mind. You don't need more willpower. We know it starts from the mindset of wanting to make changes. You just need more support like this. This is support right in front of you. And I will definitely, if I can, be like your accountability person if you need that. We can message on Instagram and I will message you every single day like, stay consistent, stay strong. You got this. If that's what you need, I will be that person for you. Just let me know. But we're almost to the end of my live, and I appreciate the four in the chat. Hello, she stole my thunder, watching in the bushes. I appreciate my bush watchers. Thank you, thank you. We're just talking about supplements and what's real reality for me, and it could be reality for you as well. I'm on the website of my business, so if you choose to, you can click the link in the description, save some coins by reading it because I gave you some discount codes in there, and you can save some coins, but get you some supplements that are more natural and better for your health. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm nothing in the medical field, but what I can tell you is my own experience and my own research. And I do encourage you to do your own research too, but also talk to your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement. That way, they know it's a good fit for you and what you have going on, whether it's a prescription that you are taking or just to make sure it's a right fit for your body type. Because, everyone's a little different. But how to take supplements in real life. So timing is important. I kind of went and touched base on this on my last live. So I don't take all my vitamins all at once or all in the morning. I usually space them out. So I will take some in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I will take the rest of them. And it's usually because you have to put something on your stomach. So the supplements that I take that consist of you having something on your stomach, I take those in the afternoon. But I don't take them all at once. So timing is something that you should consider doing yourself if you're taking supplements, especially if you're taking multiple supplements like me. I take about 6 to 7 every single day, and they all do something different, but they work together. And the vitamins that I take are plant-based and they are infused with essential oil. So they just work a lot better than the ones that you can get from the grocery store. So morning is when I take them and midday. Sometimes I'll take them in the evening, like my Ninja Red. I'll drink that one. I almost was gonna drink it tonight on the live, but I'll save that for later. That's like my sweet snack. But it's gonna help with like sleep as well. That Ninja Red. But there are supplements that you can take at night, like probiotics and prebiotics. Those are really good to take at night, like before bed, because you're not consuming things on top of the probiotic or prebiotic supplement. So you're putting good bacteria into your stomach, and when you go to sleep, you're not putting more food on top of it. You're going to absorb, and that prebiotic or probiotic is going to do what it's supposed to while you're asleep. So it's a good practice to do. And if you're looking for a probiotic, look at Life 9, and I'll type it so you can see it on the screen. But this one's a good one. 17 billion active cultures. So really great for good bacteria for your gut. 17 billion. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right. So with food versus empty stomachs, we all know that if you're putting vitamins into your stomach and they're releasing, and you don't have the proper diet, like eating, it's going to do more harm than good. And that is not what you want. So it can, over time, put holes in your stomach or create ulcers. And that's not what you want. You want to do good for your gut. You don't want to harm your gut. You don't want a leaky gut or anything like that. It's better to, my opinion, to use more like herbal supplements, just because they're from nature and they're going to absorb into your body a lot better, especially these ones because they're infused with essential oils. So they just attach to your body and they work with you, not against you. There are liquids that you can get for like supplements, like the Ninja Red. That's a liquid, but it's the easiest way for busy days. So if you're a person who's on the go or you don't like to take pills, the perfect way is a liquid, and a natural liquid is that Ninja Red. It can do so much good for your health. And that's why I always say, like, if I could recommend anything from the website, it's going to be the Ninja Red. That one alone product is a great thing to have because it just does so much greatness for you. Great for gut health, great for bone structure, blood flow, blood sugar. So good for you. Again, if you have any questions, definitely throw them in the chat. Consistency over perfection. So missed days, keep going. Again, I almost missed today, but I kept going, and then something just hit, like you're going back home, so grab them when you get back home, when you drop your son off, and then take your vitamins. Yeah, it's not your normal routine, but you're still getting your vitamins in, and that's what we did today. But that doesn't happen every day. I just got to be on top of it. And if I did miss a day, well, I'm not going to go back once I get home from work and take my vitamins at night. I'll probably take a few of them, like the multigreens, but I'm not going to take like my energy ones. just because it's going to be bedtime soon. So we don't want to be up all night and take those vitamins. So I'll save them for another day. But we really push to being consistent. And I have a routine. I was just rushing this morning um, and had no reason to rush. But yeah, we were rushing and forgot our supplements. And by the time I was out the door and the garage closed, I was like, I forgot my supplements. I should have went back in, but I didn't. I was just like, it's okay. And today worked out, and we know we'll do better tomorrow. But a missed day, keep going. Supplements with supplements work with patterns, not perfections. Keep that in mind. You make these daily habits that will turn into daily lifestyles. You don't need to be perfect with it. Just stay consistent. And yes, our slip ups will happen from time to time. We just don't want to be consistent with slip ups. The better you are with the routine, the better your body will be with what you're doing. So keep that in mind. So I'll just go over something that I take every single day. I do take, we'll just type it. I'll go over it quickly. But I do take super magnesium, and it's right here on the far left. I do take super C tablets. I do take super vitamin D. I do have immune gummies. I don't take them every single day, but I'll probably have some today because I feel like my throat is a little itchy. So um, anytime I feel like something's coming, I'm gonna up the antidote. So I'm probably gonna take another Super C tablet for vitamin C and chew on those immune gummies. But I also take Inner Defense, which is right here on the far left. Great for your immune system. The vitamin D I take. Inner Beauty Collagen I take from time to time, just not on a daily. What's another one? Take Power Jize. Great for recovery muscles. Love this one. Sulfurzyme I take from time to time, just not on a daily. I do take that golden turmeric, and I'll probably have some tonight in some tea. Golden. I'm spelling it wrong again. Golden turmeric. Great flavor. Love it. Doesn't taste like turmeric to me, but I love that one. What else? What else? Multi-grain capsules. It's this green bottle that's on the screen. I take that one. That's like a multivitamin. Love that one. And I believe that's it for my daily usage. Let me see. We'll go to masculine. Yeah, that's it. My daily. That's my daily right there. And even when I'm going like out of town, I will still take those same ones. I also bring oils with me when I go traveling and a diffuser. So breathing in the air that you may be in, whether it's like a hotel room or if you're going on a cruise or something like that, I had no issues bringing a diffuser or my essential oils, and it cleanses the air, purifies the air, but it's also great for you to breathe in. It can help with your relaxation and your mood and just so much more. So love taking essential oils on travel. I try to keep everything as simple as possible. So I try not to make it strenuous. In the beginning, I was trying to do the most, And in the beginning, I was probably taking like 10 supplements. And I was like, we're going to have to cut some of that back because it's just too much throughout the day. So I cut down to 6 to 7. And I feel like that's a good balance. Um, and a lot of the supplements that I take, you take multiple of them throughout the day. But for me, because I take 6 to 7, I only take one of the pills. Um, and some of them, they're like, take one for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or 3 times a day. And I feel like that's just too much because of my routine. So I make it fit what's good for me. Um, and you can do the same. If you're going to start a supplement routine, just don't overcomplicate it. Um, do what fits your lifestyle, and remember you're human. We're all human, so it's okay if we slip up and miss a day, or um, whatever it may be. Just stay true to what is going to fit your lifestyle. Your My routine may not fit your lifestyle, so do find a way that will make it easy for you and simple. So again, I didn't start with all of the supplements that I'm currently taking. I started off with one, maybe two, and then I slowly built on that. And then I changed it up from time to time, and I still change it up from time to time um, throughout the year. So I'm not always currently taking the same rotation of supplements. Um, Try to come up with a starter plan for you. So if that's going to be like one or two supplements, figure out which ones those you want to start with, and then over time, maybe after 30 days, add another one. Just do something that's going to fit your lifestyle. Start with 1 to 2 core supplements. That's what I did. And my core supplements was Ninja Red, and I want to say it was vitamin C. It was either vitamin C or vitamin B, one of those. And then I slowly add vitamin D and the inner defense and so on and so on. But stay consistent with it for at least 30 days. If you're taking supplements, and especially if it's like your first time or you're starting a new supplement routine, like try it for at least 30 days. With supplements, your body's got to get acclimated to what you're currently taking. So give it at least 30 days. I even say go 90 days and see how you feel after the 90 days. So that's 3 months. But build from there and stay clear and consistent on what you're doing. Keep it simple. Don't push your limits. And remember, talk to your healthcare provider before starting a new supplement. I always do. And if I start something new, I will like the balance and burn. I'm definitely going to talk to my doctor about it before I start it, because I don't want it to not be a good fit for my body. So I'll definitely make sure it's okay, especially if you're on a prescription. You don't want it to mess with what you are prescribed. So make sure you're talking to your healthcare provider before starting something new. And again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm nothing in the medical field. But what I can tell you is my own experience. And my own experience is great experience. But yeah. That is my spiel on this supplements in real life. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something tonight. Um, I appreciate each and every one of you that came out, supported the channel. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. And if you would, please check out the website. Look into the supplements that were on the screen that were talked about. And if there wasn't something that was talked about and you're like, hey, I would like to try something, well, check out the description. The link is there. You can save some coins. There's also an incentive right now. So if I'm able to get at least 20 people to consider trying that balance and burn, I could win a trip somewhere and would love the support with my business. It is my business, and I definitely try to make it your business to live a healthier lifestyle. But more importantly, just live healthier. Make better choices when it comes to your daily needs, when it comes to your daily products, when it comes to your daily ingestion of food. Make better daily habits. But I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I'll be back again on Saturday morning / mid-afternoon, somewhere in there. I do have to work, so that's why I'm saying like mid-afternoon. But I do appreciate you being here. We're talking more about supplements, and Saturday is the last day of January. So if you're looking to get any of the free products for January, because again, if you do a loyalty order, you get a lot of perks from it, like free products, discount, and cash back to use on future product purchases. Well, those free products do change every month to month. So they're called gifts with purchase. And on the first, they will be something different. So the first is Sunday. And if you want the free products for January, you got to place a loyalty order this month. But I do appreciate each and every one of you joining me tonight. If you have any questions, reach out, put something in the comment section so I know you are asking. We can even chat on Instagram, but I do appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you on my next one. As always, pay for your health now or pay for your sickness later. Till next time. Bye for
Yeah,
now.
they call me famous, but that's just my name. I'm rooted in oil, that's my real claim to fame. Rooted in essential oils is about a health journey, sharing what's real and true. Natural wellness, a plant-based point of view. Got essential